Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal and let's start today's Nifty Short Term View educational video. We can see that almost all of the sectoral indices have closed in red and it looks as if it's today literally sea of red due to sudden rise in the volatility in the market. Now, if you check, Nifty futures have closed 303 points down and Bank Nifty futures have closed 662 points down. I mean, who could have thought that after yesterday's close, this sort of candle would appear on the daily chart of Nifty futures, right? But markets are markets and they will go where they want to go. Now, before I start with today's video, I would just like to remind you that in my previous educational video, I think which I shared a couple of days back, probably, I had clearly told that Nifty future was trading within a resistance band, and this resistance band was 18,834 till 18,726, somewhere over here, this entire green zone which you can see. And I had also mentioned that in case if market wants to go higher, then we will need a decent green candle to close above this and then probably follow through buying. Then you will see prices going higher. But this did not happen. Instead, what happened? This entire resistance band showed its true colors and gave a lot of selling pressure to the market, and markets dropped down very fiercely. Now, this is first thing to understand that our resistance band has worked really nicely in the market. Market has respected our resistance band. Now we need to understand that how markets will move in the next couple of days, because this is very, very important. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you the medium term chart, short term chart and extreme short term chart, because that is how markets are panned out. Now, in the daily time frame chart, if someone asks me, then I'll tell that the trend is absolutely flat. Neither it is up, neither it is down. It is just range bound within this band of, you can say, 18,000, probably 840, and on the downside, 18,450. So it is pretty much choppy and range bound. And yes, we do certainly have a support at 18,450. No doubts about that. It's a very strong support. Now, if you check in the hourly time frame charts, after today's sell-off, the RSI has gone below 30. I'll just, zoom out this particular chart, so you will be able to understand slightly better. You can see the trend is down. Prices are pretty much away from the moving averages, and the RSI is well below 30. Now, we are also at a decent support of 18,450, and even this particular low of the candle is also a support in the hourly time frame charts. Let's have a look in the extreme shorter term time frame chart of 15-minute chart. In 15-minute chart, the RSI is even lower. It is even below 20. It's somewhere around 18.34. So in case if tomorrow we do have an intraday pullback, because generally after a very big fall or a very big rise, the next day market consolidates until and unless a sharp follow through sell-off comes up, which generally doesn't happen every now and then. If it happens, I'll be very, very surprised. But if there is a small candle day, or if there is a decent pullback, intraday pullback probably, then this entire band could provide stiff resistance to Nifty futures, which is within 18,575 to 18,527. So this is something which you need to understand. This is a shorter term resistance for the market. Now, again, coming back to the daily charts, if we manage to close below 18,450, mind that, guys, if we manage to close below 18,450 by at least, I should say, probably you can say 50 points or probably more than that, and next day follow through sell-off should happen. It should not happen that we close below that particular band by 50 points, 80 points, and then suddenly the next day there is a pullback. Doesn't make sense. All right, because I think all of the people who probably will try to go short below the support will get stopped out if there is a pullback. So if there is a follow through sell-off which continues, then probably the next two levels will be tested on the downside, could be 18,360 and 18,240. So we need to understand, as of now, yes, we are range bound. The trend is flat in the daily time frame charts, but I've shared with you the shorter term supports and the shorter term resistance in the markets. Trade accordingly, and please use your own technical analysis, trading systems, and you can plan out your own trades. I'm just sharing my own personal view regarding the market. Let's have a look at the Bank Nifty futures. In Bank Nifty futures, what we can see is that the trend is flat. Till yesterday it was up. Now the trend is flat. You can see a big green candle. And if you check over here, the RSI has gone down below 30 in the hourly time frame charts. On the left hand side, I have the hourly time frame charts. Trend is down, but this entire band, basically, this entire band, because a lot of volumes have been generated. You can see I've plotted this volume profile over here. A lot of volumes have been generated within this band. So this decent support band is within 43,575, 43,575 to 43,387. So tomorrow, it's very difficult to say, because if you look at the 15-minute chart, again, it is extremely overstretched on the downside. It is even below 18. In Nifty future, it was 18 point something. In Bank Nifty, it is even below 18. So probably we may or may not have a pullback tomorrow. And if we close below this particular support band in the hourly charts, basically, and we sustain below that probably for another hour or so, then lower levels could be probable. Now, in terms of, you can say, strength, if you compare Nifty and Bank Nifty, I would suggest that Bank Nifty is certainly more stronger than Nifty. But one important thing you need to understand, which is regarding PSU banks. If anyone is holding long positions in PSU banks, I would request you, please, please, please trail your stop losses in your positional trades, because what has happened is this particular trend is very much overstretched. I have been maintaining my stance on the PSU bank since very, very long. Yes, the trend is up. I do not deny saying that, but the price is at a resistance. You can say we have also managed to get a negative divergence on the RSI. And if I convert this particular chart into a line chart, we do have a higher high, and over here in the RSI we have a lower high. So one needs to be extremely careful in case if there is a sell-off, and if you have been holding PSU banking stocks from a very low level, at least your trailing stop losses will help you to lock in your profits, and then you will be getting out of the market. All right. So I hope this entire educational video has helped you to understand how markets will move in the next few days. And probably on Saturday or Sunday, I'll share the weekly sectoral analysis, where I'll try to, analyze this entire sectoral indices, which you can see in front of you. This is what I'll be doing it in detail for all of you. All right. So till then, stay tuned, trade wisely.